Welcome to our show, Sacred Tools for Divine Living with Vialet Rayne, where Vialet provides you with practical ways to bring in more joy and financial abundance into your life. Vialet creates a loving and sacred space where she shares simple ways for each of us to empower and enrich our lives. We are so happy you have joined us today. Let's get started with your host, the magical creator of Discover Your Spiritual Gifts, Vialet.
Thanks for joining me today. Today, I'd like to talk about how do we move energy, right? We're coming out of the winter season into spring, and the days are getting warmer, and we're getting more excited to be outside. What I find is as we cocoon in the winter time, we kind of go in and kind of isolate ourselves and kind of cuddle in the winter, right? And as spring comes, we get a little bit of an itching to kind of get out, do things, and be outdoors. But we also need to start moving the energy again. It's almost like we become stuck or comfortable or whatever that word is for you. And, moving the energy, starting new, because in spring, we're planting seeds. And the seeds that we plant allow us to be able to harvest whatever intentions that we've planted in the spring later in the year. So that takes moving the energy. So it's kind of time to start moving out there. And so how do you move energy? Well, some of the best ways to move energy is to move stuff around in your house. Pick a room and move the furniture around. Another way to move energy is to hang a wind chime in the window. And as you start opening the windows for spring to kind of air out the house and bring in fresh air, then that wind chime starts moving the air and the energy. Another way is to get a special broom that you put oils or herbs in, and you kind of sweep and move the energy around your house. Another way would be to dance or just to move around the house, or just to physically with your hands start moving energy so that it moves. It's always good to constantly be in motion, constantly be moving forward. And some of the best ways is just to keep the energy moving. Change it up a little bit. Go a different way to work, or try a different restaurant, or create a new meal that you haven't tried. Step outside of that comfort zone a little bit this month and start moving the energy and getting excited about the spring coming in, because this is the time that we plant our seeds. It's a time that we start setting our intentions. It's a great time for manifesting in your life, because as you plant the seeds, you'll harvest them later on. So how are you going to get moving? What is going to be your commitment to kind of move the energy around you?
Thank you for joining us. To find out more about Vialet and how she can help you discover your spiritual gifts, head over to discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Check out Violet's services and classes. You can also send a personal message to Vialet through email, violet@discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Until next time, remember, we are meant to have abundant and joyful lives. We hope to see you really soon at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.
Discover connection. Awaken sacredness. Become empowered. Come experience the difference at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.